If you're looking for a hot, cheesy, crowd-pleasing spinach dip, then I forgot the recipe for you. Hello, everyone. I am Deborah. Welcome to my kitchen where I am bringing you another recipe that I am making low carb. And today it is a hot spinach dip. You guys, this stuff is so super simple to put together, but yet it is definitely a crowd pleaser. Whether you put it together for game day or you put it together for any other day of the week, super simple to make, and everything that you need to do that is up there on the screen. So gather everything up, come in close, and let's make this hot spinach dip together. Coming up next. Okay, we are going to start with the spinach. Now, this spinach I previously cooked and I set it aside just so that all of that liquid could drain out of it. So at this point, I am going to give it a rough chop because I don't want the pieces of the spinach to be too big in this dip. Okay, I have done a good job with this. So I'm going to set this aside and bring in our cream cheese. And this cream cheese has been sitting out. It is room temp, which means that it is nice and workable. All right, you guys. So at this point, we are going to just start layering in all of our ingredients for this dip. So to the softened cream cheese, we are going to add some minced garlic, some cottage cheese. Now, in a previous recipe that I made, I actually used sour cream. This recipe, I am using cottage cheese, which I put into my NutriBlender and got nice and creamy. And you guys, doesn't that look like sour cream? You put it in here and you will not know the difference. This cottage cheese has been doing its thing in my kitchen in recent months. Absolutely love it in my recipes. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a mix. Okay, these ingredients have been well incorporated. So to this mix, we are going to add in this chopped spinach. Okay, that looks good. Up next, Parmesan cheese. Now we're going to add in half of this mozzarella cheese. Now you want to taste this for some salt, keeping in mind that cheese can be very salty, so that's why I wait until the end. And then I am going to put in some cracked black pepper. This is what I like. Of course, this is optional. Mix this in. All right, now all of these ingredients are well incorporated. I am going to set this aside. And this is the baking dish that I'm going to use. If you're interested in this, I will leave a link in my description to where I purchased it on Amazon. Coat it with some non-stick cooking spray. And then add in our dip. And let's go ahead and just press this into place evenly throughout this baking dish. The last thing that we need to do is to top this with this remaining mozzarella cheese. All right, now it is time to bake this at 375 degrees for approximately 20 minutes. And then at that point, we're going to change it to broil for about 2 minutes. So that way the top of this cheesy crust can be nice and golden brown. See, guys, how simple this recipe was to put together. I absolutely love recipes like this because they taste like you spend hours in the kitchen putting them together when you and I know the secret. So you guys, let's go ahead and give this deliciousness a taste. Lord, I thank you. Look at that steam coming out of that cheese. Oh my gosh. So good. Absolutely phenomenal. You can keep this low carb by pairing it with some low carb tortilla chips. I will leave a link to one of the recipes that I put together, or store bought if carbs are not a concern for you, you guys. And another tip, the spinach that I used was a fresh spinach, but if you want to save even more time, then you can use a canned spinach, you can use a frozen spinach. Just keep in mind, whichever route you go, remember that you need to set it out and drain it so that way it gets all of that liquid out of the spinach before you put this recipe together. You guys, please do give us a try. And when you do, leave in the comments and let everybody know how you feel about it. And I want to thank you again for being here. And remember, it is a great day, and you continue to make it your own kind of special. And until we meet again, keep growing, keep thriving, keep pushing those boundaries. And I will see you guys real soon on my channel where I make it low carb. See you soon, you guys, and enjoy.